Well, to me, and this is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, I think one of the most important reasons to have an alarm system is so that you can turn it on during the day. And a lot of people wonder, well, they'll say to me, well, gosh, I'm really just concerned about my personal safety. I'm not so much worried about my things. But to me, that's the most important time for you to protect yourself is when you're gone. I know that sounds really weird, but think about it. If you're at home and somebody tries to break in the middle of the night, you're probably going to hear them. You're probably going to scream. They may even scream, and they're probably going to leave. Yes, everything happens, and you should definitely turn your alarm system on at nighttime when you're at home. I don't, there's no question about that. It's what gives you peace of mind. But the other scenario is you go to work, you decide to come home for lunch one day, or just something happens where you have to come home, and you walk back in on some idiot that's still in your house who broke in the back door while you're coming back in the front door or your garage door. And now you're face to face with someone between their only way out potentially. That to me is a more dangerous situation potentially than if someone trying to come in while you're there. In fact, perfect example of this, and I will say that this is one of the things I really don't enjoy about my industry. A lot of people in our industry tend to sell by fear, and that's not my intent here, but it's just the reality that most break-ins do happen right in the middle of the day. And I spoke to someone last week, nice neighborhood in Richmond. They typically go to work at 8, come home at 5. They went to work at 8. They decided they needed to come home for something. They got home around 12 o'clock. Fortunately, the person was not in their home, but they busted in a back door and really made a mess of their house, stole a lot of stuff. That person doesn't know if they got home 5 minutes before that person that broke in left, or 3 or 4 hours. We're just really glad that they didn't walk back in on them. And that is a perfect example of why it's so important to turn your system on when you leave your home. And my theory is if you are leaving your home and you're going to lock your door, which most people do, even if they go to the grocery store for 30 minutes, why wouldn't you turn on your alarm system? Whether you use my security system or someone else's, I think it's just so important that if you're leaving your home, if you're compelled, if you're concerned enough that you're locking your door, you should turn on your alarm system because with all due respect to my friends, the locksmiths, if someone wants to come in your home, the lock's not going to work. If locks work, I'd be doing something different, right? The lock's simply not going to keep somebody out. If they want to come in, they're coming in. So if you're going to lock your door, you may as well be turning your alarm system on.